Straight to the point. Where ignorance and folly persist is where you will always find stress to exist. Where ignorance, folly, and negligence to the actual emergencies of life persists is where you will always find stress to exist. Many people in this life, I talk to so many people as a coach, as people who are looking to get help. They sign up for maybe getting on the program, and I hear the most BS excuses, the most bullshit excuses. People talk about they don't have enough money. They live in certain circumstances that it's like literally you are on the path, the expedited path towards death. You are living a life of suffering based on your own persistence and your own ignorance and folly. You see what I'm saying? This is where all the tensions build up in your life. You have to recognize that you can change your circumstance. I have to always ask people, so what, are you a victim? Everybody knows that they got shit to do. It doesn't take a rocket scientist. It does not take a rocket scientist to know that there are certain things that need to be done in order to make our lives that much more better, or to take off the heavy blanket and increase ease in our lives. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's almost perplexing, but when you have this level of mental health, actual mental health, you see what I'm saying, and you see things clearly, and you're a person who's about creating solutions instead of highlighting, magnifying, focusing in on, zeroing in, submitting and succumbing to circumstances. When you realize that you have the power to change your circumstances, and that all the circumstances that are happening in your life are actions and circumstances brought about by your unconscious or conscious participation, and you realize you can change your direction if you change your persistence in your folly and your ignorance, if you choose to change your mind, educate yourself on how to address certain circumstances. You get consultation, you get a coach, you get a trainer, you go to a teacher. I'm all of the above. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't continue down the path. I talk to individuals, motherfuckers be 250 pounds plus. First of all, there's no human in the world that should be 250 pounds of pure fat and probably like 10 pounds of muscle, feeling like they're doing something in life. How the hell, how did you get that far down the line? It's all in your way of flawed thinking. You allowed yourself to think yourself into that reality. This is why you need help. People tell me, listen, so do you talk to all your potential clients like that? Listen, I don't care about the money. The money is important. And when I say I don't care about the money, that means I'm not going to put the money and me maybe making a sale or getting a client over somebody needing to hear the raw truth about their circumstance. Because if you are type 2 diabetic, motherfucking overweight, broke, stressed, and depressed, you need help. And it's not like that's the final circumstances. You're not a tree. You can change. You have a mind. You have a body. You are a human. You have free will. So are you going to continue to exercise your free will and be a willing, circumstantial creature? Right? Are you going to continue to be a victim of circumstances? Yo, or are you going to change the fucking situation? It's as simple as that. You're going to let maybe $10 a day, right? I'm charging $10 a day. That's on the, if you do the month to month. But $300, $250, up to whatever that small amount of negligible money that could always be made, you're going to let that get in the way of you getting the information, the education, the rehabilitation towards changing your life so that you can save your life. And then you're going to focus on me saying things direct to you because I really do love and I have concern for you over the money. The money is important. We need to exchange value. I'm not gonna work for free. What do you think this is? 1863? Motherfucker, no, nigga. Black Lives Matter. You heard? I'm not working for free. Do you work for free? Right, exactly. I'm not working for free. That's why you broke. Because you think broke. You don't think you're valuable enough. I know the value. I'm here to help you save your life. And we're not just going to focus on type 2 diabetics and the fat people. We're going to talk about all people. Because I was skinny, decrepit, despondent, depressed, on drugs. Right? Why am I on all of these lower level vibrations? Why am I not living a life of prosperity and abundance? Why am I not living with health, harmony, and happiness? It's not just about fat people. It's about being the optimal you. If you have an extremely fast metabolism, right, and you're extremely skinny, then you have a problem to solve. If you have extremely slow metabolism and you hella fat, you have something to do. But if you continue to avoid that, and then you end up in deeper karmic debt with yourself and the universe because you just seem to not want to address the situation. It's like you don't want to clean your house, and then you wonder why you got roaches and all this other crazy shit going on, and you're just like, roaches, like, I'm a victim. No, clean up your habits, implement better habits, maintenance, self-maintenance. Most people have poor self-management skills, financial management, emotional management, time management. You are the manager of your life, whether or not you realize it or not. You see what I'm saying? And I'm here to let you know your world is yours. Yes, you are the manager of your life. You are the CEO and executive of your life. See yourself as an entity, as a business. You are governing yourself, all aspects, mind, body, and soul at all times. I said it in the video before. Your self-talk is what got you in the situation that you're in. You've been coaching yourself. How did you coach yourself? That's a bad coach. Fire him. That's like Vince Lombardi getting people like a 0-25 record. Like, that's a losing streak. A lot of y'all are on losing streaks. And then you wonder when people decide to wake you up from your slumber, from your deep somnambulance. Right, you somnambulant. You walk in sleep. You sleepwalking. Wake the fuck up. There's no reason in this life that you can't live prosperously. There's no reason in this life that you can't live abundantly. A lot of people just don't feel worthy of it. Now we have to address that. This is where the mindset coaching comes in. You need to reconstruct your mind. Invest in yourself, right? It's not a sales pitch. This is me trying to get you to wake up to the potential inside of you, but you need to have that desire to become better. Nobody could do it for you. So many people did it for the wrong reasons. They sign up, they disappear. Why? Because their mind is not aligned. You need to really dial in and see if your life is valuable to you. My life became extremely valuable to me. My time, my energy, my gratitude went through the roof. Right? And when you live in gratitude, you live in action. You will never disrespect yourself again if you're truly grateful and respectful of your life. You will never do anything to compromise the blessing, to expedite the end. Like, why would you do that? Why would you harm yourself? That's self-harm. Get into that level of unhealthiness, right? Mentally weak, physically weak, spiritually weak. Come on. And strengthen yourself. And strengthen yourself. It's a word now. You feel me? Why your world is yours. You have to understand. Where ignorance and folly persist, stress will always exist. Why are you living such a high stress lifestyle? Stress management. That's what it is. Back to what I said. Everybody's their own manager. You need to get better management skills. What do you suggest I do? I suggest you learn how to manage yourself better. Learn how to eat correctly. Learn how to be a better organism. Learn how to train. People like myself have figured this shit out to a T, and I'm extremely intelligent and articulate. So unlike most of these trainers, I can break it down to you in ways that you will never think unless I say it. Right? Watch all my videos. It's a fact. It is what it is. I'm a high quality trainer. I'm a high quality coach. I'm a high quality individual. You feel me? And people will feel weird, make me feel weird about saying that. No, it is what it is. My results speak for myself. My energy speaks for itself. Now it's up for you to increase your quality as a self, as an individual. How are you showing up? Are you bringing people that low-level shit? That's low-level shit. You could fix that. What do you suggest I do? I suggest you become aware of your own ignorance and folly, right? Your foolishness and your own ignorance, and you're persisting in the direction of ignorance and folly willingly, because nobody's forcing you to do nothing. It's just you not being a good manager of yourself, right? And you not having a certain level of self-respect to realize, wow, like, I'm fucking my life over. I'm fucking my life over. Nobody's putting this food in my mouth. Nobody's putting these drugs in my system besides me, right? Exactly. It's you doing it. Your world is yours, and you're doing yourself in, and you got yourself on a losing streak, and we're here to get you to win. So what do you want to do? Do you want to persist in the folly and the ignorance? Or do you want to make your life better? Oh, okay. Right. Exactly. You want to make your life better. Invest in yourself. Right. Exactly. That's all I got to say, man. Where ignorance and folly persist, stress will always exist. You don't have to live a stressful life. Most people decide to live a stressful life so that they have something to complain about and something to talk about, except for moving towards abundance and prosperity and becoming a better human so that they can serve others in better ways so everybody else can have a better day. Right. Get to work. Stop talking about it. Be about it. Right? Every day. Love you so much. It is what it is. I'm not here to say that money isn't important, but what I'm going to tell you is your life is more important, and you waking up from your somnambulant state is way more important than me making a sale. Like, if I ever decrease my authenticity to ensure the acquisition of monetary gain, then I am not aligned with universal principle and I'm living from scarcity. Right? People would say, oh, da, 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 da. No, that's actual scarcity mindset. You have to evolve beyond that scarcity mindset. Abundance is everywhere and it's for you to have if you are willing to assume the responsibility. Your world is yours. Love yourself enough. Ask yourself. Look at yourself. Reflect on yourself. You don't need to be in those high stress levels of low life living. Realize you're putting it upon yourself 9 times out of 10. Nobody's pressing anybody into servitude. Nobody's force feeding anybody no bullshit. Nobody's putting drugs in your arm, nobody's doing none of that. It's all you. Right? Mirror, mirror on the wall. Reflecting it right back at you. See what I'm saying? Y'all gotta realize, do you love yourself? Are you just infatuated with yourself? Are you just, that conceited? Word. There's a difference between confidence and conceit. You can't even rely on yourself. You can't trust yourself. I'ma digress. I love you. I need you to wake up. I need you to wake up and stay focused. Where ignorance and folly persist, stress will always exist. You don't need to live a high stress lifestyle. You need to manage yourself better. You need to find practical solutions, implement them, and live a better life. Like I said, it's if you don't clean your house, you will have a dirty house full of rats, rodents, and all other type of shit, right? But don't blame the housing. Blame your lack of maintenance and your poor management. Right. Whatever you are, your world is yours. Step up. Become your highest self. You are invited and you are welcome. You need to love yourself enough to not allow pocket $300. Yo, this therapist charging hundreds of dollars for 30 minutes. $350 for 30 minutes. I have a degree from Hunter College, by the way. I'm going to put that out there. I have a full bachelor's degree, double major in psychology and sociology with a minor in theology from the City University of New York, Hunter College. Right? And ever since I graduated, I have not stopped studying. Right? I know how to study. So I am well educated. Could be charging thousands. I should be charging thousands. But you know what? I want to make it accessible for people because I know where they are right now is starting from the base. So invest in yourself on that level. Right? Whatever you are, your world is yours. I have to digress. Consider the vibrations raised. I love y'all. Where ignorance and folly persist, stress will always exist. So to change the stress, you must remove the ignorance and remove the foolishness, the folly. You must enlighten yourself and stop being a fool. You will relieve your life. You don't have to be fat. You don't have to be broke. You don't have to be stressed out. You just need to love yourself enough to invest in yourself and your personal development. I'm here for you. Tap in. You know what to do. Consider the vibrations raised.